What's going on, guys? It's your buddy Dave Mate from yerbamateland.com and circleofdrink.com, where we provide all sorts of yerba mate, other brands like Nobleza Gaucha, as well as our own handcrafted blends at circleofdrink.com. So today we are talking about Nobleza Gaucha, and this is the Sin Palo version, which means that it is without the white twigs. So what's going on with Nobleza Gaucha? This is an interesting mate because it's showing a sort of hybrid interplay between classical Argentine yerba mates and gaucho yerba mates. So you're going to get that maltiness, that clay, earth, hay, sort of dankiness factor mixed with all the factors you would get from a classical Argentine yerba mate, that herbaceousness, that astringency, that slight little tart. But the thing with this mate, and what really interests me, is that this mate is extremely stable, very stable, almost to the point where it's, at a fault, but not really. I say that only because if you're already used to Rosamante Especial that has that kind of spunk, or even Cruz de Malta, which has that deep, rich earthiness, or even Gaucho varieties that have that creaminess, that boldness, this mate has all of those factors in one. That's why I don't call this mate a classical Argentine mate. I can't call it a pure classical Argentine because it has the maltiness, it has that earth, it has that clay, it has that mineral aspect to it. And on top of it, it's a light-bodied mate. Let's give it a shot. Very stable, very consistent. I have to say, this is one of the most stable, consistent mates I've ever had. Several years ago, I used to drink the Nobleza Gaucha, the premium version that they used to make in a blue box. I think that they no longer have that version in the blue box, at least. The Sin Palo version, it's definitely different than the blue bag. The blue bag is much more doughy, much lighter. It's, I would say, more simple. This mate definitely has more intensity, as they label here, un sabor intenso y duradero, which means that it is a strong and lasting taste. Those of you guys that appreciate Kraus Gaucho or even Mate Factor, you would appreciate Nobleza Gaucha because, like I said, it is showing Gaucho components, Brazilian components, as well as classical Argentine components. It's a nice marriage between the two growing philosophies and cut philosophies. Speaking of cut, let's take a look at that. Alright, so we have a beautiful cut right here. It's reminiscent of Kraus Gaucha, and like I said earlier, it actually almost looks like some of Mate Factor's mate, as well as who else is? It almost has Eco Teas look to it as well, the traditional Eco Teas. As you can see here, the Sin Palo version is without the major twigs, though you still will see these little splinter palos here. That still lends to the natural sweetness of the mate. It's a pretty uniform cut. They actually have some large hojas, leaves in here, which is interesting and makes it for a rustic cut. Look at how large this leaf is right here. So what we have here is a rustic cut. Yes, it is a classical Argentine cut, but without the palos, so you're heading into gaucho territory. This mate has that maltiness. You're going to get the maltiness from this inclusion of powder in here. Has nice versatility, nice space. I am impressed with this cut. It's a simple cut. Nice hybrid components. One nice uniform color. Sort of that camouflage green going on. interesting cut right here. Okay, so who would I recommend this mate for? I would recommend it for somebody who's been drinking a lot of American brands like San Mateo Guayaquil, Mate Factor, Eco Teas, Aviva, what have you, and you want to begin to venture outside of these American brands. Now remember, the American brands also grow their mate in the same countries as these brands come from. But when I say American brands, I'm usually referring to clean-cut mates, mates with no dust, mates where they've taken out the palos, the twigs, and they kind of created just a very safe situation for the North American palate. If you've been drinking those mates from Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and your local Latin American grocery stores, this mate would be a nice entry point into not only experiencing the green herbaceousness you're going to get from classical Argentine mates, but you're also going to get that gaucho kick, that gaucho smoky factor, maltiness factor, that sort of Guinness stouty factor going on with this mate, such as the interplay and marriage found in this particular cut and this particular variety of Nobleza Gaucha. So this is a very nice mate. It's a safe mate. It's, it doesn't have too much spunk. It doesn't have too much verve. It doesn't have too much movement and mobility. But what I like about this mate and what impresses me is the stability. It's just so stable, so consistent. You have that bready, doughy taste, and then you also have those dank, robust, sort of earthy flavors, but they meld together so well that there's really no spikes, there's really no jumps, there's really no astringency. Now, if you like those sort of things, this may not be the best mate for you. But if you just want a mate that's stable, that's going to impress you, but it's not really going to pop out and really say, hey, what's going on, guys? This is who I am. This is my character. I got all this style. I got all this flavor. No, that's not what's going on with this mate. This is just an old man in his house. He's wise. He's already built up whatever he wanted to build up in life. He's already accomplished what he wants to accomplish, and now he's just hanging out. He's chilling. He's feeling good, and he just wakes up every day and just drinks his tea. That's what this mate represents. Stable, consistency, smooth, delicious. Can't go wrong. Give it a shot, guys. Nobleza Gaucha, Sin Palo without the white twigs. Alright, guys, this is Dave Mate from circleofdrink.com, as well as yerbamateland.com, where we offer other varieties of yerba mate for you to experience. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you at the next review. Enjoy the rest of your day. Salud. Peace.